Welcome, Virgo, to Journey Tarot. This is your general reading for the next 2 weeks. This is being recorded on January 10th, 2023, but when you find it, you were meant to find it. This is a general reading and it will not resonate with everyone here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do find this is your journey, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps get the messages out to others that may also benefit from hearing them, and I truly do appreciate your support. Coming out first for you, I have the Knave of Wands in reverse. The Knave of Wands in reverse is somebody that has a lot of energy, a lot of plans, a lot of ideas, and they're not really sure where to direct them. This is somebody that's very passionate, very curious about different options that they have. This could be you feeling this way, like you have a lot of different ideas, a lot of different irons in the fire, or it could be someone that you're interacting with. If it's someone you're interacting with, it would likely be a fire sign, possibly younger than yourself. Maybe not biologically younger, but something about the way they make plans and set goals is less, they have less experience than you do in that realm. Or again, it could be you feeling that way. If it is another person, that fire sign, that would be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. All right, we're going to come back to that. This is the overall energy, a lot of different plans, a lot of different ideas, not sure where to go with them. Challenge for you at this time. In the challenge position, I have the Six of Spheres. The Six of Spheres is when energy is exchanged equally. Everybody's giving and taking in equal measure. Coming up in the challenge position, it could mean that someone is not doing quite their share. They're taking more than they need, or they're giving too much. One of those two kinds of things. It could be you feeling that way, or faced with somebody that is taking more than they're giving, or that's trying to give too much. Let's take a look at your strength. We'll get more detail on that in a minute. Coming out as your strength, Spirit, what resources does Virgo have available? Who is here to help them? What resources do they have? What strengths do they have that Spirit wants to highlight at this time? Couple coming out for you. I have the Six of Cups. This could be family members, people that you've known since childhood. It could be a feeling of warmth and nostalgia from things that happened in the past from childhood. I also have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is someone that is learning a new skill. They are tending their garden, taking good care of it. They're fertilizing the soil. They are nurturing the plants. Those pentacles aren't ready to harvest yet, but with care, they will be, and it will grow a great amount of abundance for you. Whatever abundance means for you, whatever brings you satisfaction and security, that's what pentacles are. And I see at this time, you're tending your work. You're taking care of business. Also see that there are people here from the past, or feelings and things that you've known in the past that are assisting at your time. This is a very feel-good kind of card, a very feel-good energy. Feels like home. All right, let's come out down here and take a look at why the Knave of Pentacles, the Knave of Wands is here for you in reverse. Why is the Knave of Wands here in reverse for Virgo, please? I have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a lot like the Knave of Wands. In a lot of ways, the Knight of Wands in reverse is a lot more immature than the Knave of Wands, because they should know better, but they're still just charging forward. They're kind of hasty. They're kind of all about having a good time, having some fun. They tend to act without thinking. And I feel like this isn't you. I feel like this is someone that you're interacting with. Now, this could be you here trying to figure out how to deal with this Knight of Wands from the past energy. Let's see where it's leading. We're going to get clarification to find out where this is all going for you. A little more detail to the story. Where's this leading for Virgo, please? Thank you. Cat Magic in reverse. Cat Magic is the Magician card in this deck. This is someone that's manifesting their goals and their plans. I feel like with this energy right here, that there's still a little bit of not knowing which way to exactly go. There's still like a feeling of not being able to bring the plans into action. Cat Magic in reverse could be like, maybe you're interacting with someone that is trying to trick you or deceive you, kind of like a magician on a stage. You know that the rings aren't really linked together, and yet they manage to make them look like they can link them and unlink them. It's like you're being deceived, or you feel like you're being deceived. Or it could be that you're not manifesting what you want to manifest. There's a couple of ways. Let's get clarification so we know a little more. Let's start with that Six of Spheres up there. This is wanting to have things in balance, but it's in the challenge position, so they're not in balance. Tell me more about that, please. Tell me more about the Six of Spheres. Challenge position for Virgo. Look at all this fire energy that you're interacting with, Virgo. A lot of you really are interacting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Wands up here. She's usually very generous, sharing, charismatic, but at this time, the Queen of Wands is not giving as much as she is receiving, or she's giving too much. One of the two, but this is, it doesn't have to be female, even though it is a queen. Tarot is gender neutral. It's the feeling of the cards that matter. And this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Sharing, something is out of balance with this sharing. This is going to resonate with you all differently, but I do feel that we're definitely working for the Virgos that I'm reading for with a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. This person would be very charismatic. They'd be very energetic. They would have people that wanted to be around them all the time. They have the great plans. They're having the most fun. They're out playing. They're playful. They're, you know, generally a delight to be around. But this could be kind of exhausting. This could be exhausting. Let's go ahead and look in past energy here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. This person is hasty. They're impulsive. They act without thinking. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands in reverse, please. You know, my readings are for you, and I'm generally reading you and how you're feeling. But sometimes it comes through where we're talking about someone that you're interacting with, and I feel this strongly in this reading. This is not you, but this is a person having a significant influence on you. Now with the Six of Cups here, the Six of Cups can also talk about soulmate energy, people that we've known in past lives, not just in this life, in the past. This could be somebody that is part of your soul family. Coming up here to clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse, I came up with the Two of Cups, friendliness energy. In this deck, this is soulmate energy. It's the two trees growing together in perfect harmony. Even though one is a yellow tree, one's a pink tree, you know, they're happy to grow together. This is a good connection. This is a good connection. Feels like soulmate energy. So this Knight of Wands, in spite of their being hasty and being having so much energy that they're just going in whatever direction they want to go in, this is someone you care about. This is a connection that you have that is strong, soulmate energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Knave of Wands. Before we do that, though, I'm going to get a new candle. I'll be right back. I'll just drop that one in there for the moment. I need to get some new candles, so I've just been using these little short candles that I have around the house. But I need to just get out to a shop and get some new ones. All right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Knave of Wands in reverse here. Find out more about this person. They have a lot of energy. I kind of feel like we're transitioning, even though this person is your challenge, that this person here that you actually have a good connection with or have had a good connection with is kind of making you feel a little bit scattered and maybe out of a little focus. They have a lot of plans, a lot of goals. I mean, I feel like for a Virgo, this would be exhausting. This person wants to go everywhere and do everything and try everything twice, you know. And look, coming right on top of it is another Page of Wands. Who's this Page of Wands, Virgo? Oh my goodness, they're such a huge force in your life. And they're all over the place. Tell me more, Spirit. We understand that we're working with this fiery, energetic personality. Can we get, you know, I'm curious. I want to know who this person from the past is. This is somebody you've known before. And you're definitely experiencing this now. This is a person, the Three of Wands, is somebody that is making their plans in motion. This also fiery, passionate energy. This is somebody that is so involved with their situation. They're echoing the environment. Their cloak looks like fire. Their intentions are pure. And this is a good clarification that I have here. It lets me know that this person that you're interacting with isn't necessarily trying to exhaust you or wear you out, but I don't see even like exhaustion or anything here. I just see a lot of energy, a lot of drive. Their intentions are not bad. Their heart is pure. They've got the white lining on the inside of their cloak, but this tree almost looks like it's on fire. This person would be involved in nature. They would want to be out hiking. They would want to be out at the park. They might even work in like agriculture or something to do with plants, living, breathing things. They very likely are so full of enthusiasm and plans, and the Three of Wands is the card of like launching ships and setting new plans into motion. We're starting to see the reward with the Three of Wands. There's a playfulness to this person, even though they're very chaotic, and they're a very big presence in your life. Now, you probably already know all of this, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, and your strength right now is growing this new crop of abundance. So for a very, very few of you, this is you. So passionate, enthusiastic about something new that you are just boldly charging forward. Sometimes not sure exactly which direction you want to go with it, but going and feeling good about it. For most of you, though, this is somebody else that you're interacting with. Now, what concerns me here, I'm not even going to say concern yet. What catches my attention here is this incoming energy. We've established who we're talking about. We've established that they are that person on the phone or texting you every other day saying, hey, Virgo, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Hey, Virgo, I have this new idea. I have this new plan. We have cat magic in reverse, which is where manifestation is not happening. There's also something of a trickster kind of element to this. Let's find out more about the cat magic in reverse. Tell me more about cat magic in reverse, please, Spirit. And they want to bring up past life connections. Wow. Okay. I'm going to just think about this for a minute, Virgo. You know, sometimes I feel like when Spirit starts repeating things like this, like really emphasizing this fiery, dynamic personality and echoing this past life connection that you have here, I feel like it's Spirit telling me, Journey, we're trying to make a point for you to express to Virgo, and you're missing it. So I'm going to go ahead and get some clarification in a different fashion, because we're coming back around full circle to this past life energy. This is a person that you have a deep soul connection with. Past life here is moon card energy. This is, sometimes there's an element of secrecy. There's an element of mystery with the moon card. And this is tied up in this connection that you have with this human. I deeply feel that this is somebody that you know, that you have known for a long time. They've been in your environment. They're showing up in your challenge. There's a desire for this balance between the two of you where it's not so hasty. I'd like to think that we're not just looking at this reading and saying, Virgo, you're going to interact with somebody that is a very fiery personality. You know them pretty well. This is somebody that feels like family or feels like someone you've always known. And they're just going to be playful and saying, hey, let's go do a million things together. Because I kind of feel like, Virgo, I mean, I think you definitely can do that. But I feel like for most Virgos, for you, Virgo, that's exhausting. But we don't see a card of exhaustion here. There's plenty that would say exhausting, and they're not here. So you could actually like this. So let me just get some questions answered. All right, Spirit. Things actually seem to be going pretty good for Virgo at this time. They're dealing with a fiery, passionate person, which I love. I hope you deal with a lot of fiery, passionate people and that they spark your enthusiasm for everything good. That is a positive. But I feel there's so much more here. Tell me more about that Six of Pentacles up there, Spirit. We've got sharing. We know that it's an imbalance. There's an imbalance with this fiery, passionate personality. Tell me more about that, please. Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, for some of you, this is a air sign. That would be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And this air sign could be in this sudden shift of energy. The other thing about the Queen of Swords is she's sometimes sharp with her words, particularly when she's in reverse. She can be quite harsh and cutting. And if you're with somebody or around somebody often, I still feel like we're working with somebody that has a lot more fire energy. And I feel like this is being highlighted because it's the sword. You know what, Virgo? I feel like this is you, the Queen of Swords here in reverse, feeling like you want to cut something loose from this situation. And because the Queen of Swords doesn't have any trouble cutting what she needs to cut from her life, because it's unbalanced. And I don't feel like you want to cut this fire person from your life at all. Not that at all. But I feel like you want it to be more balanced, more harmonious. And there's sorrow with the Queen of Swords, particularly when she's in reverse. I feel like the challenge at this time is this person puts so much energy towards you and they want a lot from you. It's not a balance that's good for you. You could be thinking about cutting aspects of this relationship, but I don't think you want to. I feel like you just want it to settle down and be more balanced. You could be growing a little thin with your patience, and I feel that here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's come down here and find out what's been going on with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Hasty soulmate. Oh, this hasty soulmate off doing what they want to do whenever they want to do it. Soulmates, of course, come in all different flavors. They can be friends, family, random strangers you meet on the street. But this one has a big influence in your life. You already know who it is. And there is the burden. There's the World in reverse. And that's just what we were just saying there. You're staying in the situation because you don't want to move forward. You don't want to drop this burden. But it is exhausting. This is desiring an end to the burden. This is carrying a lot of weight on your back. And I don't feel like it's actually like a burden that someone's imposing upon you. I really feel like it's like an energetic burden. These wands here, it's more of that fire energy. It's too many plans, too many goals, too many things going on. I think this person's just got you feeling a little tired, but you know what? You love them, and there's something about them that's inspiring you to grow this abundance in your life. For others of you, you're trying to grow this abundance in your life. That's your strength at this time. You're trying to focus on growing your crop, your abundance, and there's just all this energy here from this other person. Then I have the World card here in reverse, and the World card in reverse is staying where you are because you want to, not wanting to close a cycle. And I feel like that's what we're trying to focus on here in this reading, is that some of you have a relationship with this person, and I feel like it's tiring. I feel like you might be contemplating whether or not you want to cut aspects of this relationship. Now I see here in the current energy something more. You're experiencing this playful energy with this person. I think they might be trying to bring out that playfulness in you. And there's a lot of fun to be had here. Their intentions are good. Look how passionate and energetic they are. Let's come up here to Cat Magic in reverse, because when Cat Magic comes up in reverse, things aren't manifesting as you would want. I don't feel like with this past life energy here that this is something that is like trickster kind of energy. I feel like it's things not manifesting. It's like you don't really quite have control of the situation. And it's because you're very karmically bound with this person. I mean, you guys are soulmate energy. You are together for a reason. And Again, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a partner of yours, but whoever it is, it's somebody that you feel very comfortable with generally. And the energy here is like it's stopping you. It's like holding you back. You don't feel like you have complete control of the situation. You can't bring about your plans here because I feel like the one page, the one wand here that is you, Virgo, is this one right here, this Knave of Wands in reverse. Not really sure where you want the energy to go. Lots of plans, lots of different ideas, but not sure how to direct that energy. And then surrounded, literally having this other page of wands like right on top of that one. And you're experiencing this. And they're so passionate. And you feel pretty passionate too. But it's not bringing about what you want. So let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Because we don't want to stop a reading while you're in a holding pattern of not bringing about what you want to bring about. So let's just ask, Spirit, how can Virgo, how should Virgo interact with this fiery personality so that they can manifest their dreams too? We can't have it all be about this Queen of Wands. It needs to be about Virgo too. That would be balanced. What advice do you have for Virgo? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing to bring a communication. The Knight of Swords is clear with their words. They're concise with what they want to say. Now, echoing in this image is this Knight of Swords is charging up here. He's going to go jump on his motorcycle and get the heck out of here as fast as he can. He's literally got a crossbow on his back and wants to, which is a weapon. Maybe he wants to shoot down whatever's giving him trouble. But that's not the meaning of this card. This card is saying, Virgo, if this has got you exhausted and you need to grow your own pentacles, line up what you want to say and deliver that message clearly and concisely to your fire sign, to your fiery person, and let them know that things need to be a little more harmonious and in balance. Now, I don't think you need to shoot them with a crossbow. In fact, I would highly discourage that because, that's just really bad karma right there. Truly, truly. It's more like sending a message. Not as the Queen of Swords in reverse, but as the Knight of Swords who is clear and concise with their message and wanting to deliver it swiftly. I gotta say, this is one of the strangest readings I think I've ever done, Virgo. Let's get another piece of advice. The Chariot in reverse talks about not being in control, just like the cat magic does. This is like wow, a different type of advice here about not using the will to direct the force of these horses that want to run in whatever direction they want. I think this piece of advice coming in here for you is that as much as you might want to steer the direction of this person with their playful, well-intentioned, chaotic, crazy energy, in spite of all that, the Chariot's coming out to let you know that this is not for you to control. The Chariot, your Chariot, is for you to drive. Paired up here with this Knight of Swords, you need to let them know how you feel for sure. If you are feeling exhausted and that things need to be imbalanced, but this is not something you can fix. This is up to them. They're going to go off on their fiery path, whatever way they want to go. This person, on a soul level, is so important to you. You've known each other, not just in this life, but as I said with the Six of Cups here, in past lives as well. Virgo, I think that for the next 2 weeks here or so, you're just interacting with somebody that has a lot of energy, a lot of influence on your life. The main takeaway that I'm getting from this reading is that you're going to have to let them do them and you do you. Communicate with them clearly about what you want and how much energy you're willing to invest into the relationship at this time. You might have more time and energy for them later. Right now, what you want to do is work on your Seven of Pentacles up here and still feeling good about the situation. Communicate with them clearly about what can be more in balance. Oracle message I have for you is stand your ground. And I think that's coming out with perfect timing with this year. Stand your ground. This person wants to be with you because you matter to them. You're really important to them too. And that's why they want so much of your energy. Stand your ground. All right, Virgo, this is my reading for you. You know, I gotta say, there's nothing dramatic here. You have a really energetic person around you that's going to have a big influence on you, and that's all right. I think you can get through that. All right, Virgo, until I read for you again, may your journey be full of joy.